To hybrid or not to hybrid? That is the question. But when it comes to Lisa's amazing ones at Scrapasketch, you want a hybrid. Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from the creative team at Scrapasketch, and I am doing a layout today using lots of the different printables. I have got Take a Break, which you can see here. I am using this month, July, I'm using Under the Sea. I'm using a whole range of different printables, which I'll have listed down below for you. And you can see how they mix and match so perfectly. Don't forget that there will be a code in the box down below for the discounted price when you get to checkout, because when you see how this comes together, you're going to like it, that's for certain, and you're going to want to be part of the process using hybrid. Hi everyone, as I said, today is a hybrid promo, and I am using sketch number 103 from Scrapasketch on the Facebook group, which I'll also have linked down below. And we are just creating a simple sketch, which turns out fantastic. Even I am surprised in the end. I love how it works out overall. So I have printed out, as I said, a whole lot of the printables, and I have them sitting in piles, and then I start cutting into them, and then I mix and match them, and I love the fact that they all go together so well. So this one here with the cameras is just amazing. I love it, and you're going to love it too. And what I did was I went with my dies and I cut out a whole lot of circles, all different sizes, and I am just layering them up on some white cardstock. Now, it's really unusual for me to use just plain white cardstock, you know that, but I do love the effect this has on this layout. It was a great place to start, and it really picks up the colours in the printables. So if you're ever thinking that hybrid can't work for you, it actually really can. And the beauty of these printables is that you can print them out as many times as you like, as you can see over to the top left, where I have all the Under the Sea printables. And I have fussy cut all of those out, and they're from about 3 different sheets that I fussy cut so that I had enough. So I'm just mixing and matching here, layering up my circles, because I just want it to be a balanced pattern down the side as per the sketch. And you can see that here, and you can see how I'm just mixing and matching the colors so that they marry in nicely. Now, when you use circles, they always makes a layout stand out. I think I really like circles on a layout, and I don't know why I don't use it as much as I used to. It used to be my go-to shape, so I need to get back to my roots, I think. And you know what, I actually am. I'm going away for a couple of days, and I'm going to just be scrapping for fun, not worrying about getting a video up. I'll do a walkthrough at the end so you can see what I've been up to, and if there's any particular one that you want, I can remake and maybe do a video later on, but I will do that later in the week. So for now, let's have a look at this one. I'm just starting to layer on my circles. Now Lisa has this over in the sketch, and this is where she has her journaling, so that will be a landing point. And then I'm going to now build the cascade of circles down the side. I contemplated what I was going to do here. I wasn't sure whether I was going to, do some stenciling in underneath, but I decided to keep it just pure and clean, and that's allowing the printables to really, really show out. So I'm just taking, realigning here so that it's spread out evenly across that line. And then I'm just going to layer up the extras by mixing and matching the colors, because I don't want 2 of the same together, but I do want to move it around and get that cascade happening. Let me tuck that one in underneath. When you look at the sketch, it looks like a Venn diagram, and I think that looks really cool. So putting them in and under and around helps to create that image that Lisa has with her design. Now, if you have never checked out Scrapasketch on Facebook, you really need to, because every Friday Lisa puts up a new sketch, and the creative team all create their vision, and then we want you to come and join us in it and do it as well. So make sure you go and check out Scrapasketch. I'll have the links down below, and you are going to be inspired by some very talented people who share their work there and their interpretation of the sketch. So I always love going in and checking out what other people do. I see a sketch one way and then someone else does something else, something magic with it, and it's like, wow, I couldn't have even thought of that. And it's just amazing how they interpret sketches. So remember, a sketch is a starting point. It's not the end of it. It's just where it starts. So now that I've got the basic core of the sketch down, I'm going to put down my photo. And this photo was of my daughter and myself on our recent cruise. We were in Nemea and we went to the aquarium there. We were downstairs in the aquarium room, and that was really cool. And as we were standing there, because I was wearing bright yellow, as you can tell in my shirt, there was a fish that just was attracted to the yellow. It just kept coming back and swimming around and coming back and swimming around. It was very funny. We were laughing a lot because it was bright yellow as well. So I'm just stacking up some of these cutouts or the fussy cut pieces that I have done from Under the Sea. And aren't they just perfect? They're just like, they just suit this layout so well. I'm putting in some seaweed and some of the fish, and I'm having them going in all the directions that they do throughout the layout, throughout the aquarium, I meant to say. And I can't even get my words out. Words are hard today. Sorry about that, people. And you can just see how this is all going up together. So look at that. Isn't it just spectacular? It's just picking out the colours in the photo, and it's really just being very complimentary and not overwhelming. So I have done my title also in one of the hybrid printables, and I use my dies to cut it out. And now I did have every single letter, and on the way from my cutting machine to here, I have misplaced a couple, so I'm going to have to go back off screen in a moment to cut some more. And here I am back having done that and glued everything down. I now have the title Under the Sea, of course, perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it off here with some highlighting. And I'm using my black fine line pen, and I'm just going around the outside of that rectangle there, and that's really making that pop off the layout now. And now Lisa has a fine border in her sketch, so I'm just going to draw that in, and I'm not doing a messy one. I'm actually using my ruler to get a straight one this time. Very unusual, very unlike me, but that's what I'm doing because I just think that it needed it to square off everything nicely. And that's going into play there. And I love how this is transformed already from just a plain white background into this amazing undersea creation. Look at that. I love it, love it, love it. How cool are they? Now I'm just going to put in a little couple of hashtags here just to, add a bit of zhuzh. And then I'm really thrilled with how that's turned out. I've got my journaling up there at the top with the little camera, and that camera too is a printable. That's from the camera range that Lisa has put out. They are very, very versatile. You can use them on anything. I'm just sticking down all these sticky uppy bits. Can't cope with sticky uppy bits, so I'm going through with my Nuvo glue here, and I'm just making sure that they're all stuck down. And look at that, it looks like an aquarium to the side, doesn't it? It's very, very cool, and I love it. Not overwhelming, just perfect for this layout. And what do you think? Don't you reckon it's just beautiful? It just came up so well. All right, so I'm now going to use some broken glass spray here. This is the oxide spray. It's not a distress spray. It's an oxide spray, so it's opaque and it's a bit thicker, but it's the exact same color blue, so it's perfect. And I'm giving the bubble effect around the layout to create that underwater impression. And I just like that little extra artistic flair here. And that's really, really just giving it that little bit of extra. I'm going to use my pops of colour here, and I'm going to set up my visual triangle. I like a visual triangle on my layouts. I think it helps the eye rest naturally around the photo. And so I always try to set that up with my either Nuvos or pops of colour. So I'm just tapping it underneath to flatten it out. And there you go. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Look how cool that looks. I am very impressed. I do look at it a bit more, see if it needs a bit more here, wondering if I need to add anything, but I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I like that the title is subtle. I was contemplating going around each of the letters and really making it pop, but I actually like the texture that it's got there. So what do you think? Do you reckon I've done a good job? Have I interpreted that sketch well? You too can have a go at this, and I'd love to see what you're doing. Pop on over to my Facebook group, Kathy Loves the Scrap, and just share your take on it. It's really, really good when you come and share your work with me. I love it. And here are some close-ups of each of those printables. Look at it. Aren't they amazing? Look at the colours, just perfect. Love, love, love it. So don't forget to go and check out Scrapasketch and the www.scrapasketch.com and use the codes, which I'll have down below for you, one for this month and one for the permanent usage. And I'm on the team, so check me out. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you really like it. And remember, like me with a thumb up. Give me a comment. I'll get back to you. Subscribe if you're new and come back real soon. Here's the next one for you. See you there.